there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and today I'm going to be talking about 5 college new adult romances that I absolutely love. I don't read a ton of college romances because it isn't my age range, but occasionally I do pick one up and I'm a little picky about them, so these ones I would recommend. So I will link all these books down below and let's get right into it. The first book I have to talk about is one I read back in July. It just came out and I really enjoyed it, and that is The Guy on the Right by Kate Stewart. And this is about a college student named Theo, and he is definitely the underdog. He's in the college band and he's always the guy who doesn't get the girl, and he just got out of a terrible relationship, and he's always the nice guy, and a lot of women always trample over the nice guy. And his roommate is a jock and he's really popular and he's always bringing home one-night stands. So when his roommate brings home girls, he's always the one who cooks them breakfast. So he's just a really nice guy, and he meets this girl at a party named Lainey, and she has just had a really bad breakup with a guy, and the two of them strike up this friendship, and he likes her, but Lainey instantly friend zones him. So it's a friends to lovers romance between the two of them, and this one was so much fun. It was laugh out loud funny and they were so cute together, and I loved the ending of this. I just thought it was so cute. I think they had a little bit of miscommunication that definitely showed their age in this book, so I didn't love that, but I still would really recommend this book. The next one I have to recommend is also a newer release, and that is The Locker Room by Megan Quinn. And this is about a girl named Emery. She's a junior in college and she's brand new to her college. She needed a change in life, and so she moved across the country and started at a new university. And at a college party, she gets way too drunk, and in the morning she wakes up in a stranger's bed. They didn't have sex or anything, but she's kind of in a compromising position and very embarrassed. The guy she was in bed with was named Knox. He's a really popular baseball player on campus and everyone wants him. So she dashes away from the house and expects never to see him again. But on the first day of classes, they have class together, and he notices her and he won't leave her alone, and he's really interested and he keeps pursuing her, and they have this friendship, and of course the two of them develop a romance with each other, and they promise that they'll always stay friends even if they break up. We're following their relationship. For the most part, I loved this book. There was just this really big time jump at the end of about 8 years, and I didn't love that, but if that doesn't bother you, I think you would really like this book. The next one I have to recommend, I almost never hear people talk about, but this one was such an emotional read and I loved it, and that is Brightside by Kim Holden. This is about a girl named Kate who starts up college, and her best friend Gus has nicknamed her Brightside because she's always so positive and she makes friends no matter where she goes. So when she goes to this new college, she makes so many new friends, and then at a coffee shop on campus she meets a guy named Keller and she's instantly attracted to him, and they start this romance together. But both of them are pretty tortured souls, and they have some personal things they're dealing with that kind of keep them from fully investing in a relationship. And I don't really want to say much else from there, but this one had me bawling my eyes out, so you definitely need a tissue box ready, but it is so good and one of my absolute favorite college romances. The next book that I have to recommend is Rush by Candy Steiner, and I read this years ago, so I don't remember the plot line exactly. Back when I read it, it was called the Palm South University book #1, but now they've renamed and repackaged all of the books, so it is the Palm South University series, but book #1 is called Rush. The best way to describe this is a cross between the TV show Gossip Girl and Greek. It is about 7 or 6 different characters who are all in the Greek system together, so sorority and fraternity, and there's a ton of drama and sex and partying, and it was so good. I think I read it when it first came out like 2 or 3 years ago. If you like drama-filled college romances, I think this one would definitely be for you, and I think I'm going to reread it eventually so I can continue on with the series because I remember loving it. The last book that I have to recommend is The Hardest Fall by Ella Mays, and I recently read this one and I'm so glad that I did. It's about 2 people named Dylan and Zoe who they go to the same college, and they keep running into each other in very awkward ways for a couple of years, but the timing is never right with them, and so they just kind of go on their way. But then when Dylan is a senior and Zoe is a junior, they end up being roommates together unexpectedly because Dylan catches his girlfriend sleeping with his teammates, and so he doesn't want to live with his teammates anymore. So he moves out, and his football coach offers him a room in his apartment, and when he moves in, he realizes his new roommate is none other than Zoe. Zoe is a photography student and she's tackling some really personal problems, and Dylan is going to be in the NFL next year and really is focused on his career, and the two of them become really great friends. But of course it is a friends to lovers romance, but Zoe is harboring a secret that could definitely tear her and Dylan apart. I really liked the romance between Zoe and Dylan, and I liked that they acted their age. Like, they didn't act too much older than college age, and they didn't act really immature either. I just thought they were both really good characters. Zoe took a while for me to like her, but once I did, I was really rooting for her and Dylan. So those are 5 college romance I would highly recommend. I'd love to hear your favorite college romances, or if you've read any of these. I will link them all down below, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye!